about a big hand for the Ranger Robotics? We kind of want to say in full transparency, we were asked to give a demonstration by Dr. Federline months ago. We put this on the calendar, and then this team was a little bit busy the past couple of weekends. So not this last weekend, but the weekend before, we threw the Red Hawks Robotics Rumble, which that was really important because we only had one team that was qualified for state at that point in time. And then Team Wally was able to earn their bid for state at the Red Hawks Robotics Rumble the weekend before. Then both teams go off to state, which, hey guys, we've been doing this for 10 years and there's been a lot of years. We're just happy to get to state. Only one other time. It is a big deal just to get to state. And these guys go, and Wally wins a Robot Skills State Championship. Team Roz wins the Overall Excellence Award, which is basically the cumulative. So all domains put together, they were the overall state champion for elementary, and they have earned a bid to the World's competition in Denver. I don't see all of our coaches, but we do want to say big congratulations to Coach Mathison, Coach Scott, and is Bedford? No, Coach Bedford is not here. We also have a couple, they're going to introduce themselves. We do have a couple teammates at other events who could not be here tonight. So I want to recognize Declan Keister, Cooper Barnett, Gabrielle Bedford, and Keaton Gray. And then the rest of you guys, they're going to introduce themselves and kind of tell what their main job is on the team. All right, go ahead. Dex, go ahead.
I'm a loader.
Name.
My name is Jack Spiden.
My name is Ian Montalvo, and I'm a coder and driver.
My name is Atlas Flowing, and I'm a driver. My name is Evie Hartwig, and I'm a loader.
My name is Xander Bolkin, but with a Z, and I'm a driver.
My name is Jacob Thickchin, and I'm a coder.
My name is Mom Deshawn, and I'm a loader.
My name is Evan Blodgett, and I'm a driver and coder.
All right, you guys find it. I do want to say, kind of as they're moving to their spots, 10 years in the making. There are a lot of folks here that should be thanked that are not getting credit. We have lots of teachers in our school that are running after-school programs for these kiddos. We've got early childhood teachers that are basically teaching them coding in K1. So you don't just show up to 5th grade and become a state champion in robotics. This starts in kindergarten and goes all the way through. So there's all sorts of teachers at Darnaby that take credit for basically grooming and raising them up through a pipeline. So hats off to Ranger Robotics. Here we go.
So before you get to understand what is it, so we're going to give you a really quick video on
welcome to the
what
2024-2025 VEX IQ Robotics Competition, and this year's game, Rapid Relay. There are 3 ways to play the VEX IQ Robotics Competition. First, 2 teams will collaborate in 60-second teamwork challenge matches, working together to maximize their score. Both teams will receive the same points. Each of these teams consists of 2 drivers, 1 robot, and 1 loader. One driver will operate the robot for the first half of the match, the other driver will operate it for the second half, and the loader will perform their task for the full 60 seconds. Second, each team will have the opportunity to play driving skills challenge matches. In these matches, teams have 60 seconds of driver control time to score as many points as possible. Third, each team will also have the opportunity to play autonomous coding skills challenge matches, in which they have 60 seconds of autonomous robot operation to score points. No drivers allowed.
So that's just basically your 3 ways that it's set. There's 4 big things you can win at state, and that is kind of a breakdown of how the tournaments go. So the first one is Teamwork Challenge.
Collaborate with other teams to understand what your bot excels at. Work together to maximize points and ensure you deliver on commitments, like clearing a switch if you promise to do. Socializing with other students who have a passion about robotics.
So we wanted to give you one of the team's final match, so you kind of get. Forget my excitement there. To give you a feel of what it is to be at a robotics tournament, how large it is. Teamwork Alliance challenges will go and they'll find their partner who they're done. They really get to tell them what's your bot good at, what's my bot good at, how can we maximize the strengths of our bots in order to score as many points as possible. A lot of other sports you play against, this one you play with. Your alliance partner is both there to score as many points as possible, and in a teamwork challenge there are 2 winners. So those 2 winners got the other 2 bid for worlds. The final score this last at state was 48, was the winning thing. Team Wally scored 44, Team Ross scored 45. So we really are just a pass or 2 away to possibly being the teamwork challenges as well. So that's one part of the competition. The mornings are, and with state, it was the night before, where we got to do our autonomous scoring. So I have my autonomous coding skills team here, ready to go.
Showing off the coding skills you've developed since the beginning of the robotics pathway. You begin at Littlebots in 2nd grade, Littlebots Excel in 3rd grade, non-competitive range robotics. You use fun LED sensors to enhance your robot's performance and increase your score. We also have bumper sensors.
Coding is always the most complicated one because variables change from each competition board that you go to. But I will also say that I looked at the middle school coding scores from state, and there was actually only 2 teams in middle school who outscored the coding scores on Ranger Robotics. So it really is a strength of ours.
Driving skills. I like them because you get to troubleshoot problems in real time. We had to fix a rubber band issue in our first tournament. You get to overcome nerves in high stress environments, spending half the year building, then making modifications while you're driving. Adding improvements like a guard for lining it up so it's a guaranteed make every time. And a starting platform so you can make it in that first shot every time.
All right, how about that? You guys ready? Here's the beeping again. And so during driving skills and when you're doing teamwork challenges, there's a 1-minute thing, well, obviously my timer's here, but you have 30 seconds to drive. After 30 seconds, you have to change with your driver. So 30 seconds for each driver to score as many points as possible. Switch. So it really does its job to get as many people involved in the play as possible. And I gotta admit, after going to the Rumble, we saw a team be able to shoot 2 at the same time. And we gotta give mad props to Atlas there, who was really insistent on making it happen. And in doing so, we were able to have the last 2 adjustments that allowed us to kind of guarantee our shots. And honestly, that is what got us to state at that point in time.
Good job, drivers.
guys kind of a visual of what it is to do. So again, at any VEX competition, there are 4 big awards to get. There's a lot of little awards too. You have Inspire Award, which we won at the Rumble. But our robot skills are based off of our coding and our driving skills with just our team on the board. So that is what these guys, Team Wally, won for there. Teamwork challenges, again, you'll have those 2 winners. Both people who got points, you're not fighting against each other, you're fighting with, so that there's 2. There's a judges award. Throughout this process, we have to journal what the engineering process looks like. So we are in charge of keeping an engineering notebook together, and we get judged on a rubric at every competition to make sure the kids are the ones that they're very big on student-led learning through this. And then on top of it, we have a group of judges that go around and interview each kid. So this is real life skills here, being able to teach the kids. During our first thing, they were like, well, the thingy and the thingy, and I was like, no guys, you know what a drivetrain is, you know what a catapult is. So we worked on our interview skills. And so in order to get this excellence award, you have to be in the top 40% here, the top 40% here, and you have to be towards the top on your engineering notebook on interview to be able to get this. So needless to say, we were in tears because we did not expect to go that, but I was really super proud of that. So, and because the Excellent Award and the 2 Teamwork Awards, winners are our bids. So our next step is VEX Worlds down in Dallas. So there is literally, we get to play up against the Shanghai and Beijing were the biggest winners last year. We get to play, Canada won a bunch. So it's really fun to get to see the next level of what these bots can do and what they're doing all across the world. So that's it.
The board members are coming too. We're going to get right behind you guys. You're tall, so we're going to get behind you. There we go. I gotta get in here too. Let Chris look this picture. You gotta get here too. So we're Chris out there. Yes, please over here. Slide that chair this way. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. You guys say robots are all.
Robots.
All right, thanks, guys. Great job, guys.